think we're live in the next 4 minutes. I'm so fucking confused. Here we go though. I believe we are live. Playing Overwatch. Well, we'll be streaming some Overwatch here. Kind of confused about where I'm streaming to. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I believe we are live streaming. Ugh. Well, it's just the first round. So things like this is always gonna be happening. And I'm Royal Eskimo, and this is the AAOL. Man, Electric Blue versus Karnassa Zodiac. Man, Electric Blue are in. Got the Lightning Blue. Yeah, I am casting this one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's starting in a minute. Don't even have internet for that. Cannot wait for the AAOL to begin. It's going to be a freaking great match. I can already feel it. I don't know much about the players though, but unfortunately I have to click on every single one individually to find out what their skill rank is. Got a Mercy player. I think this is the amateur league. So this is all players should be below 3,000 SR. I think something like that. Gold. Yeah, I think it's gold to gold all the way up to 3,000. So it's going to be some amateur league game. It's going to be absolutely insane to watch. Cannot wait to get this going. Oh, man, we'll just have to wait for the teams to begin. Anyway. Pretty sure it should be underway. Yeah, I think we're live. Yeah, we should be live. I am ready. So, ready to cast this game. Don't know any of the players. This is all new players to me, but it's just Overwatch, and I can't get ready. So a single snail and a limiter also can only view one side of the map. I think it's their own team. Unfortunately no overlay for this stream, but definitely can't wait. Oh, and here we go, beginning the game. No overlay for this stream, but we'll begin. Whew. Control point Nepal. This is one of my favorite maps actually to play on. I love all the maps. They've all got so much for them. So here we coming out with some team comp. So man, let's find out what we got here. So I think this map is all about this this left side control, because you get so open, lots of access to the point. You can hide yourself from these high grounds. These high grounds I don't feel are very useful, but teams can opt for it because it's very safe to be able to poke from. But I believe using this left side is more effective, and because you're able to take point control much easier, and able to step in and off the point with using your tanks. Very much a great game to be watching here. So spam pause. We're beginning to attack here with comms from either side. Looks like we're going to be running with a Reinhardt Hog, Tracer, Lucio, and a soldier on the side of the other team. And then we've got Electric Blue with Karaf, Marvin, of course, Akumba, Swift, and 10 PM. Here we go. Probably should check what the other team's doing here, but what a great map it's going to be. Yeah, Karnassa. I knew that. Don't worry. I'm not as hopeless as everyone thinks I am. And here we go. Get ready for round 1 of the AAOL. Coming down the spawn gates now. Karnassa opting to move up the side here, I think. After this, no, he's going straight to point. Reinhardt taking it. With the Lucio, you're able to take point earlier. Winston dives in, making it cleaning. Backs off instantly due to the pressure from Soldier. We can see a lot of happening here. Just grouping up on point. There's still 7 seconds to cap point, so I like what they're doing here. Electric Blue putting a little bit of pressure on here, but not a whole lot. Winston out front. Jumping on point, gets a bubble. Trying to cause for action. They're all grouping up. This looks like it's going to be Electric Blue all the way here. Grouping up all, but a nice little pick up by Shah, but instantly rezzed. That's what he's doing here. Trying to get the kills. Let's see. Zenyatta by himself. Can he do this? No, he gets taken out. Recall comes through. But Electric Blue seems to be still winning this game. Yeah, just taking the initiative and not having to dive on point and not clumping up was the Karnassa's downfall there. And they were able to really capitalize on that Electric Blue. And I'm really glad to see teams are really growing up in this league. The Golden Junkrat here. Taking the high ground advantage. This is trying to control this upper ground that doesn't really get used much. Gets some nice spam there. Hits a couple of mines. Moving up the left side. Bubble drops at the choke. And here we go, Reinhardt coming through. Goes for a charge. Doesn't hit much. It's okay. Pulse Bomb comes out and hits Marvin. Instant res. Valkyrie comes out. Moving around. Ults come out and damn, gets taken out by the tactical visor. This is going to be a lot of ult trading here, but it looks like Electric Blue have come out on top here. Unless Shah can take out this kill. Krath gets away. Earthshatter comes out. It turns in the favour of Karnassa. Wow, with a lot of ults being used. I think every single ult except for Zyra's Graviton was used there, and that's quite it's kind of quite detrimental, as they have 53% on the board for Electric Blue, but they still have 3 ultimates and the Graviton coming up. So this looks like it's going to be quite an easy retake here for Electric Blue. We'll see how they do. They offer to go the high ground here, maybe because of the Junkrat and McCree. Not a bad choice. Grouping, moving together well, getting a little bit of spam there. Honestly, there's no need to be spamming like this when you have the ultimate advantage. So they move in. Tyre comes through. Damn, good nice little bubble there from Enough. They had to push back in through, and Grav comes out. Let's see what they can do with this. Oh, only kill 1. Gets rezzed instantly. Pulse Bomb comes out. They waited too long. They should have gone in earlier. But now they have time to build back ultimates up. Looks like they're coming close. Man, this was Electric's fight to lose. Damn. Bubble comes in, moving around point. Getting a lot of ult charge here, but eventually dies. The sheer amount of numbers on point. Quite fascinating. Okay, we have AQ Gumbo here. That's what he does. Is he going to go for a flank? No. Ooh, the Junkrat flank. Such an amazing piece of machinery. Let's see how this goes in. The engagement comes out. Both bubbles come out from Zarya and Winston moving around. Finds himself trying to battle out the soldier on a healing pad with healers and Zarya around. Probably not the smartest choice. Of course, coming out with a double high noon. Very good plays from here. So what's coming out here? Tactical visor comes out. Gets stunned. It looks like he's going to die for it too. Damn. That's going to be a nice clean engagement here from Electric Blue. Taking it a little bit slower. But this is the kind of playstyle that we're going to see from them for the rest of the season, I feel. Diving around, cleaning up the kills. Trying to take him. Unfortunately, Marvin, Mr. Vinny, sorry, my bad. Keep calling him Marvin. What am I doing? 69% to 99%. So this is going to be a really close game to begin with anyway, here in Nepal. Got Sharp moving around the side here. Getting a little bit of poke. Hasn't been contested yet or dive. He's all by himself. Gets dive now. His team's already there. Get Junkrat older. Let's see what happens here. Grabs. Oh, and the Earth Shatter. And let's see if this is going to be a great fight already. 2 picks coming down from the side of Karnassa. Junkrat on point. See what he can get done. Not a whole lot. By himself. Hasn't died yet. Solo grab. Oh, 2 people in the grab. Can they clean up the kills? Discord on the Zarya. Let's see what the focus fire is like. The double res comes out and this is going to be very detrimental for Electric Blue. Let's see what they can do here. Try and get as many kills as they can, of course. Some good aim there. Gets attack visor down and clutch plays here. Gets taken out by Karath. Man, it's 3v3. Let's see what can happen. Tracer comes back, making the 4v3. Hanzo sucks. Moving around. Oh, Palmer Rage comes out. This is going to be big. Let's see what he can do with this. Gets charged though. God play. Crowd controlling the crowd control. Is 99% and oh, C9 coming out from Karnassa there. And that's gonna suck. That's it. That's a feels bad, man. I think the way that Karnassa were kind of sloppy on the ultimate usage, but were able to capitalize on Electric Blue's not being able to convert when they should have. Unlucky though. It's going to be a great match, I feel. Already becoming a great match. Testing the pause out here, so alright. Testing the pause. So I think from the side of Electric Blue, they have the dive, but nothing to dive with. So they're running a Winston, but nothing to go with the Winston, other than the bubbles. So I think it's a poor comp choice from the side of Electric Blue, whereas there's a lot of synergy on the side of Karnassa. That's something that I have to fix up later on in the season, I feel. So they've opted to go straight to point. I don't know if it dives across. Probably not in the position he wants now. He has to be very wary of this Roadhog here. See how he plays this. Of course, getting taken out by a Fire Strike, but gets rezzed. Points unlocked, just a soldier. Can they dive that? Unfortunately they can't, he has to back off. Playing very smartly here from the side of Electric Blue. Not really, only going in when they really need to. Oh, and that's a nice little kill on top of the right heart. Gets res though. AQ combo going down as well. Man advantage going to the side of Karnassa. That's gonna be game, I feel. just situating the double hit scan up in the high ground and not being able to deal with that, even though they have the Winston to try and dive. It's not going to be very effective when they've got no other follow-up damage onto with the Winston. So let's see how they play it from here. We've got the Hog. Maybe he's looking for a fishing. That'd be pretty cool. Cannot wait to see what happens here. 85 on ult. And instantly death. Ult is into the bubble though. Comes out with a whole Hog slam. Let's make a sandwich. And so start going deep. No, he decides to back off. For no real reason either. Could have followed up on that. Both teams really just prodding each other out. No one really knows what's going to happen. Moving around all the way back. Let's see what can happen here. He has the Graviton. Let's see what can happen here. High Noon comes out, but decides to interesting use of Transcendence there, I would say, but seems to work out well for them anyway. And the Nanovisor comes out. Let's see what can get done. 2 down. 3. Oh, you get taken out by a nice concussive mine from a Cucumber. Good stuff there from Shah, but unable to really convert. And that's going to be a... Well, let's see what happens here. It's just a Wince stalling it out. The rest of his team's going to come back, and this looks like it's going to be a Karnassa recap, and that's going to be really quite hard for Shibu to retake. Spamming here from Lucio. So we have 3 ults online for the side of Electric Blue, and maybe 1 from the side of Karnassa. So really, they should be looking to engage as quickly as they possibly can on the other team. Take your cap though. Didn't contest even though they have the Roadhog, and decide to take angles from the high ground, just burning into them. Good anti-nade there, comes on to Lucio. Ooh, let's see what happens here. Ron Paul with a triple High Noon. Now let's see if we can clean up on this. Missing a couple of shots there, but that's okay. Takes out of the trap, takes out of the Zarya. That's going to be looking like it's going to be Karnassa's point. 84%. Got a monkey grouped up. Oh! Pick on the sharp. They need to regroup quickly here and they're about to retake this point with too much hassle. Nice bubbles coming in here. Taking care of Hando sucks. He survives, but no. Survives long enough to get rid of the High Noon. Comes on point. Oh, that's gonna feel as bad, man. Attack Visor coming from the top. Finds a lot, and that's gonna be 1-1. Man, what a series this is gonna be turning out to be. A lot of weird ultimates, I would say, being used. A lot of great High Noons coming out here, and I'm just going to say really quite interesting. Quite interesting. Moving out here, it's going to be 1-1. Opting to go for the high ground here, with not a lot of knowledge. The Pharah. Quite interesting team comms coming out from both teams. Still opting to run the Winston without any dive. Of course, going down to some nice shots. Man, that should be going to take point, but they're going to die instantly because I don't get it. I'm not really sure why they're running the Winston without any dive. That's going to be the downfall. Taking some shots here. Very nicely done. Just getting some ult charge is what they need. Cucumber has ult. Let's see what he can do with this. I believe they should go for a little pick off here. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll wait for mid fight. Who really knows my Cucumber? Good group up here from the side of Electric Blue. A Cucumber's waiting. Goes for the ult. It's gonna wait a little bit. Gotta turn in the other way. It finds the Diva Mech. That's okay. Doesn't destroy it though, and that's gonna be unlucky. Karnassa Blue taking back the point. Picking up the kill of Hanzo sucks, but man. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Sharp here. Man. And absolutely, it's really quite scrappy and messy, and it's finding it quite hard to cast, but that's okay. Looks like, of course, we'll be going down, going for a full reset here. So 23 to 50%, but it should be really 50% to 0, but they should be opting to take point as quickly as they possibly can without too much else, it seems. Being held in the choke by the Pharaoh Rockets, jumps in, gets a bubble. Of course, being taken up by a nice Helios Rocket. Can come up with a Junkrat counters Pharaoh. We all know this. Mine's coming everywhere. Has to avoid the point. Grabs the health back. Man. Debnus. Oh, it gets taken by a Cucumber. That's going to be a feels bad. From the side. We're sitting up here on the choke. Got to try to find an entry here, but with no charge, it'll be quite hard for the Zarya to do much. Bubbling up top. They've scattered up top. A quick rotation from the side of Electric Blue to try and push it back to the choke. Attack Visor comes out from Sharp. Let's see what we can find. He's already very low. Goes down instantly. But man, the rest of the team are just picking up the kills while that happened. And holy shit, that's going to be a whitewash. Absolutely just taking the point with dominance. Four minutes. Do a bit of scouting here. I like this play. Ron Paul, 99%. Nice. Great play from Ron Paul here, really. A lot of Pharaoh Rockets coming in at the right time as well, and this is going to make it really easy for his team to really finish this fight off. And that's going to be round 3 to Karnassa. 2-1 here at the AAOL. First match in the under 3K. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing about it's best of 5, I think, first 2-3, which I personally don't agree with, but it's what they've decided on, and I think the reasoning behind it is to make it more of a competitive nature, a bit more of a comeback mechanic inside. So that's how they're gonna run it here. Asphalt job. Yeah, so a bit of a miscommunication to the rest of the team, and they're going to have to play another round here. Ron Paul pulling out the Tracer. Oh, finally, Electric Blue pulling out a Genji with the Winston, so maybe the Winston will be able to achieve more than just feed. Trying to force their way in. A lot of good bubbles coming out here from the side of the Zarya of Electric Blue. Trying to force point, and that's going to be really quite clutch. Coming out here, Zarya's got a lot of charge. Definitely can carry out this fight. Good bubbles there. Gets a lot of charge. And this should be all Zarya's playground now. Marvin, oh, Mr. Vinny dying, my bad. Gets taken out though. They should have really been playing around that Zarya's. Had all the charge in the world. Instead, looks like it's gonna go Karnassa. First point. But quickly, Electric Blue running back on point to try and see if they can retake quickly with enough trades. Much more mobile comp. And retaking the point almost instantly. And of course, going off on the Genji. Ulting Winston on point though, takes out of course. Really scrappy. This is a long ass fight. Cucumber coming up, traps Hanzo a second, gets rezzed. Karath moving in, trying to do the best he can. Ults, trying to force him off point. They really would need this cap. All the while though, Karnassa just getting free point charge as Electric Blue really try to take this point back. They really need quicker kills here, and they're not getting enough. Man, the grab comes out, and that's good. This has to go to Electric Blue now. What's contesting point? Tracer. And that's going to be a cap for them. 44%, and they don't have to invest much at all. I think they invested a couple of ults, but 44% to 6%. Man, I think there's at least 6 ults came out there from the side of Electric Blue. Just like churning them out, churning them out. Now we have Electric Blue resetting themselves on point. Not taking... Oh, moving up to the left side to see what's going on here. The Cucumber taking out Ron Paul pretty much instantly. Grav comes out. Absolutely just slaughtering them all. Swift guys, of course, dies. And that's going to be quite unfortunate for Electric Blue. They're going to have to reset here. Great grab though. Absolutely great grab. Won them the fight. We're getting another 30%, so really good plays from Enough here. So moving up the top side. So if we remember, Electric Blue actually won this map first off, and let's see if they can do it again. It's 62 to 30%, so I cannot wait to see. Wheel comes out though, can't find much. Oh, Hanzo sucks getting a nice charge on the Swift. Shadow comes through. I don't think it finds anything, but that's okay. Cucumber comes behind with a nice mine, cleaning up the kills. Really just needs some focused fire and they'll be able to clean up this fight. Of course, dying to the soldier. Great play from Sharp. Sharp been playing exceptional all tournament long. Got the barrier down. See if you can find a kill. Pulls out the attack visor. Oh, B comes out and that allows the AQ coming to pick up the frag. Ron Paul going on to the Mercy. Can he get much? He sees the Mercy's one. Try and get it. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Oh, still finds the kill. That should be unable to protect that Mercy. Get caught up in the grab, and let's see what, of course, can pull out. Gets finds 2. Can he find a 3rd? Unlucky and gets taken out by Hanzo Sucks. Amazing fire strikes. Karnassa cleaning up this game. How unfortunate for Electric Blue. Ooh. Enough. Playing exceptional all game. And that's going to be 3-1 to Karnassa Zodiac. Let's give it up for our boys. Absolutely great plays here. I can't wait to see what the play of the game is, but I hope it's one of those enough grabs. Fortunately, it's not. Say Cucumber. See what happens here. Great play, great play. I think Electric Blue really messed up with not having any real diveable DPS with the Winston, and they kind of lacked it throughout the whole series. They should have swapped him off to the Reinhardt when they were running the McCree Junkrat, which they like to run. Of course, pretty much running Junkrat really quite well, but was unable to find as much frags as they really liked. 19-minute game. That's map 1 to Karnassa Zodiac. See, there's a timeout. It's coming through. Interesting to see what's going to happen here. Just trying to read the chat here. Bit of a break here from either side. I'm just gonna grab my charger and I'll be right back. But yeah, lots to analyze from that game here. I think some really good, promising players from either team, and they will definitely be able to improve in the later months. Really good stuff coming up. I think they opted for taking ground that they didn't really need to, and they did a lot of playing around on the point when they didn't need to. They had the point a couple of times, but just got surrounded and died. A really good play from Karnassa. Some mistakes coming up from both sides, but I think the overall basics of the team are both there, and I can't wait to see these teams develop later on in the league. I can already tell this is gonna be a great league to be watching and casting. You can sub whenever between maps. Some good stuff there, but they have to be on your team. I think you have to sign up with them, I think, or beginning or something. And my own TV. Man, if this is TV, then I'll be being paid. I'm doing it for fun though. Whew. Absolutely killing it from both teams. So this is going through the maps here. Watchpoint Gibraltar, I think, is going to be the next map. I like this map. People think it's got a lot of high ground that's really quite high up, and it's really quite annoying. Like, you're not 100% sure if you need to be contesting that high ground because it's like so far away from the point, but at the same time you think you do, because sometimes they can get work done from there. Is also a good widow map as well. I'd love to see some widow coming up from Sharp maybe, or of course. Man, just some real... I mean, being round 1, I think this is... round 0 already happened, and that was quite an interesting round for a lot of teams. A good icebreaker round. This is like second week or third week or something where these teams have been together. Some of them have been pre-made, so it's quite interesting to see that as well. Just gonna have to wait. I kept calling Mr. Vinny Marvin for some reason, by the way, and I don't know why. I just feel like he just sounded like a Marvin. Mr. Vinny Marvin. I don't know what I'm doing. Mivin, maybe. Maybe you should change his name to Mivin. That would be really cool. Lots of stuff happening that can't wait. E-Blue, what a name. Man, I can't wait till Blizzard comes out with their own skins for the AAOL teams. Wouldn't that be just sweet? Seeing Electric Blue and like 3 blues all at once, and like really confusing and hard to watch, but you know, who cares? Man, I can't wait till I get the top-down view. much prefer to cast from that kind of view. I don't know. Interesting though. Waiting for the next map. Yeah. So I think Unlimited and Ron. So a single snail has been subbed in here. What's his last season? He was Diamond. So we have a Diamond player coming in. Pretty insane. Streamer dad. Huh. It's really funny because I have like a 4-minute delay or some shit, so it's kind of interesting to see. Choose attack. And they're gonna start hurrying this shit up though. Nah, jokes. I love these guys. I just don't know why they don't. It's not like the most simplest thing. Cause I guess it is round 1, but it does seem to take them a while to get maps down and maps sorted. Hey, it's finally starting. Woo! Coming into Watchpoint Gibraltar. Interesting map. Home of the Winston, the monkey. Quite interesting. I should really get the entire foul play team to come cast, because that would be fucking funny as. Just like shit talking foul play flyer. I can't wait to do that. That'd be funny as. But here we go. Watchpoint Gibraltar. So yeah, as you can see, high ground. Look at that. So high. And then so high. Look at that, that's so high. The highest of high grounds. So high. So high. So high. Look at this. Such a tall map. Such a tall map. A cucumber giving jumping around as the Junkrat. Probably. I mean, maybe it's a smart play. Maybe it's not a smart play. Who really knows? I still think it's the oldest trick in the book. And if Karnassa fall for it, it's gonna be so fucking funny. I don't think I'm allowed to swear, but I did anyway. See me. Single snail coming out here. Alright, so they didn't fall for it. Unlucky. It would have been funny if they did. Good engagement there. It gets really low. So as you believe, have set themselves up on this high ground and have decided to stay here. Cards already been moved really far under them, and I hope they've noticed, because otherwise that's going to be quite embarrassing. Yeah, so of course drops down on the right. And get cleaned up, so that's some real positioning error here from the side of blue. Still have players behind, and a cucumber gonna get dived instantly. Should be dead, but doesn't die. Escapes the thin skin of his teeth. Boom! Oh, and that's an absolutely clutch tire. Removing the sound barrier altogether. That's gotta be a feels bad for 4 minutes. Still, Karnassa takes the point anyway, due to mechanically good positioning from the tanks to the DPS, taking this high ground. He makes it Very good play. Starts running some damage down to that Junkrat. Ooh! And Vinny, takes out with a nice right click there. Cucumber coming out with a kill onto Brennis. Off Cucumber. Damn. Cucumber cleaning up the kills off camera. Lily likes to take the point. Very well done. Recalls back out, and that's very smart by Lily. A lot of poke, a lot of good ult charge being had, with still not dying, which is great. Sharp up here with attack visor. Can't wait to see this. A lot of DM has already been used by Karath, so I hope he recognizes that. Leak. Good aiming there by Sharp. It's taken out though. Gets res. Enough taken out, of course. Doesn't find much. Finds one. Finds two. A lot of good fighting here. Good brawling by Karnassa here. Lily takes out the mech, so if they can find more. Vinny, all by himself. Oh man. He's gonna die. Oh, he doesn't! Very good stuff from Swift there. Keeping Vinny alive. Avoids the soldier spam. Really great play here coming out from the side of Electric Blue. And to retake this point when it looked like it was all Karnassa. So interesting. So many, man, really good match to be doing a view or a VOD review of. Here we have Debenos, damage missing Sharp. Moving up close. Dragon Play comes out from a single snail. Which is, Sharp coming out. Gets a kill. Sandberry keeps him alive. Be able to take this duel with the Toaster. Really misses the pulse bomb massively there, but still takes up the kill. Should have backed off more into the health pack. Should have waited call for his healers, but didn't, and gets punished for it. And that's another round one, just due to DPS taking 1v1s when they shouldn't. Taking control of the shuttle. Has the mine down there, sets it off. They have a single snail on the J right now. Shark coming with 2 kills, and that's very well done there. Great kills. Lots of kills coming out here from the side of Electric Blue, and that's going to be the point captured. A lot of things happened there, and it was really quite hard to understand, but I think they just backed off when they shouldn't have. Got a lot of mines coming out from when they didn't need it. Man. Sharp up top with the attack visor. Runs back down, retreats. Lands inside the trap. It feels bad, man. Attack visor cleans up Marvin. I mean, Mr. Vinny. I shouldn't be calling him that. Oh, he gets taken down. This looks like it's going to be all Karnassa near the end. Double res coming out from Swift. Can they survive? Valkyria comes out from the side. Diminos. Lots is happening. Chance comes out. He should surely dies at the end of it. Lily's got to fall as well, and this is going to be Karnassa's victory. What a great round from Karnassa. 1 minute 44 on the clock. It's going to be quite a hard push. Going to be a really hard push. Going to be a really hard push. What was that sound? That was in game. That was not me. So what's the comps running out here for? So we have, I think the team swap round. Yeah. So I think they're gonna opt for So I think the card didn't made it to the end. So Electric Blue had to really think like, right, what are we gonna do here, boys? And they're gonna run with the dive tanks, but with no dive. So they're running Lily and a Cucumber on Soldier and Junkrat, which pretty much do the same job. They deal damage from afar, and they have no dive here whatsoever, other than the Winston deal. But they can't do shit by themselves. So they're gonna really have to rethink their team comps, I think. Swift pulling out the Widowmaker, that could be interesting. On the defense, though, we have 4 minutes on the Lucio, Soldier, Mercy, Ryan, Zone, Junkrat. I see. Alright, so it's kind of like I like what they've done, because they're the same DPS, right? But they've chosen better tanks. They've chosen Reinhardt and Zarya. And they will be able to get lots more value out of it. So I don't like running Junkrat and Zarya together anymore, though. Reason being because it like feeds support ults, and then you can't kill anything because you grab them and then they have support ults, and it's really hard to get rid of. It's quite annoying, at least. Anyway, so the Widowmaker does come out, running solely heals on the side of Electric Blue, but gets taken out instantly sharp. A Cucumber up top, running damage down. Winston jumps in, gets a kill into sharp, and that's gonna be very good. On the side, Rez comes out though. No Rez for 30 seconds. Trying to clean up kills. Lots of good damage out here. Just kind of feeding support elements at this point though. Not a lot of meaningful damage coming out. Dilly. Swift swaps back onto the Mercy, and that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Sharp taking out a Cucumber. Lily comes to the contest, and of course cleaning up, and that's really good play from them. Lee. A Soldier fighting across the road. And man, a single stack takes out a Cucumber. Other tire. Wow, what a clutch. Spamming damage in here though, and making it quite interesting to see. Single stack dropping down. Cucumber gonna try and take this high ground. I mean, this can be really good for the Junkrat because no damage drop off, so doesn't matter if it's too high. Swift escaping with that, trying to heal up the Winston. Interesting plays. So they can't really find an opening yet. Kind of just regrouping, seeing what they can do. Jumps in. Ooh, and falls down. This is going to be really detrimental for, of course. He has the Primal Rage, so we can do with it. Coming onto Sharp, takes him out. Is he coming up for the res? And survives as well. That's going to be really bad for... Of course, but cleans up the kill anyway. Swift, Mercy on Mercy action, that's what I like to see. Of course, screwing up with the respawns. Let's come back to the point here. Hanzo sucks, moving around. Great play out here coming from Karnassa. Just kind of defending well. Enough gets taken out, and that's going to be really sad. 2 kills coming down, and Cucumber taking a position that he wants. Gets really low and dies. But, with no healers and no tank supports, it's really quite risky to take that fight. Cucumber coming up with a nice kill into Sharp. I think it's already killed Swift though. Rest comes out into Sharp. It's going to get interesting. This is going to get brawly. Man. A single snail. Lots of good mines coming out here. And rockets. Oh, and this is going to be really quite detrimental. Hitting really good rockets. Gets trapped in the thing, and that's going to be... Oh, Lily comes out though. Can Lily make this work? Can Lily clutch it? And she does. I think. Surely they can win this now. And they do. And they cap it. In overtime. What absolute pleasure to watch. Lily. Really clutch play. That's play of the game in my eyes, because they just won the point because of it. What's a Junkrat play? Just jumping around, single snake, taking out nothing, and that's going to be really quite sad. Karath, on point. Not doing a whole lot. Defense measures, trying to get as much spam as possible. Enemy team is engaging. B comes out for the side. From both sides. Moving around point. Trying to get as much damage as they possibly can. Even though they have the 2 dive tanks, they don't seem to be diving a lot at all. And Lily, nice headshots on the Sharp. Swift's killing Hanzo Sucks with the headshot, and a Cucumber getting some really good kills out here. Great plays, great apps, great plays all around. Single snail though, clutching it out, dies though. And Sharp up top, dropping down to contest point. Probably will die. But runs away, escapes. He stalled out long enough for his team to come back and contest. Should have kept running there. Unlikely they didn't. Still contesting with 40 seconds to go. You can really tell that Karnassa really want to win it here, right now. Oh my god, there's nothing in it. Nothing in it. Barrett comes out. Sharp just on point. Only got a Mercy to heal him. Man, that looks like it's going to go to Electric Blue. What an absolutely just great round. Cleaning up the kills. And another minute 30. Won't get as a good time as the Karnassa. But still have a chance to pull this back and go into overtime or extended time or whatever you like to call it. Lily taken out, of course gets taken out as well. Only a minute left on the clock, so Karnassa all they have to do is really stall out. Really need to contest point that much as the time bank gets increasingly smaller and smaller. Has the Diva Bomb. What will they do with it? Killing this Mercy. Oh, unlikely it doesn't. Really comes up with the attack vice, and that's going to be another great win. Oh, but beat. Bats to back off. Looks like Lee's got to go swap. So they swap 2. It's McCree trying to finish off this game. Lily, nice kill into a single snail. Enough. The comes on. 11 seconds to go. This could be the end. Sharp coming out there with the kills. Coming up to contest Lily. taken out. Lily could be bringing this back. It's so so scrappy, so brawly. It's getting close. Overtime, it's getting overtime for so long. If they leave this payload for even a second, it's gonna go down immense quite quickly. They keep rolling this point out, and man, absolutely just going hammer on this point. Mr. Vinny just contesting point for as long as he possibly can. Of course, getting a kill. Oh man, kills are coming from both sides. So scrappy. It's really hard to tell what the fuck's going on. But oh my god, a deeper problem comes on the card. Lily with a 3K high noon. B comes out. So does so many ults. Just so many ults, and they're able to push it. Electric blue. Can they win this? Can they push it to the end? It's got no time left. I think that tries to get out enough, forcing his way through with his big fat belly roadhog. Coming from the other side, pushing back on a point. All comes out. This could be it. This could be another overtime game. Gets a double kill. And with the respawn advantage, it's going to be very hard for Electric Blue to take this map. And that's going to be 2-0 in this series going towards Karnassa Zodiac. What a game. One more round left. One more map, because it's based in the contenders style where you play all the maps and you get a score for it. And at the end of the season, it's got the most score. Plays at LAN. Is there going to be a LAN wheel? Tell us now. Cheers from the hellos to Emma, Flipjack, and Hater. I hope your game's going well, if you're playing right now. But man, what a good game. Lots of scrappy, getting really scrappy near the end there. Really hard to see what's going on. It was like 5 fights all in the one. Quite interesting to see. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. So the last map coming in here, even though it's 2-0, so it's already going to the side of Karnassa anyway, the win. But they play the extra round, so I think they get a round extra if that you put in the leaderboards. Krath now leading and playing. Interesting game. Now we're going to a 2CP map, and these things take forever. Unlucky for me. Really interesting games, and really interesting games. I mean, some really good plays out there from Sharp, some great plays from Lily, just some really good DPS players. I think a lot of these teams are lacking the kind of strategies that other teams are kind of need. We'll see. Oh, you won, hater. Oh, I see. Reading back through the chat here. Yeah. I wish I could give you guys updates on the other matches, but I don't have the scores or anything. But I can tell you that right now it's 2-0 without the overlay. I'll just keep saying it because I don't have an overlay to tell you with. But interesting. Kind of don't like the breaks because it gives me less time to prepare for my match, and I just realized how difficult this is going to be. But on the brighter side, we get to see some great Overwatch. Having some problems here with the admin thingamajigos. This is not good, but
can confirm no LAN incoming.
No. Damn it, no LAN. Are you sure? Damn it. Oh well. Hey Flipjack, welcome. Oh, he left already. Waiting peacefully here for the game to begin. Do it, yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna call He-Man. He-Man can duo cast with me. It's getting pretty lonely here, I'll give you that. G'day.
Substream.
Welcome to wait, are you online?
I'm on.
Overwatch?
Wait, am I on?
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm on He-Man.
Sweet.
We're all good. Yep.
We're ready.
Thanks for having me.
It's getting pretty lonely up here in the commentating box, I'll be honest. It's kind of hard to follow what's going on. Who's winning? It's Karnassa is winning. Even though it's got a 4-minute delay, you won't see that for another 4 minutes, that answer. I wish it wasn't 4 minutes, but it has to be, because...
Yes, okay, fair enough.
Because otherwise...
Tournaments. Stream sniping and shit.
Yeah, it's happened to me before. I've been stream sniped in my own scrim.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's terrible. And I turned off my stream instantly after that. I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so comps. Looking at comps. We've got Dive with Farah and McCree versus... I haven't seen the tanks yet, and they're the Tell. Slow tanks with Soldier Junkrat, sorry.
Yeah, no, if you are from the side of... I think they've changed sides now, so I think Electric Blue are the red team, unfortunately.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
so
but yeah.
Electric Blue on red, cool.
I think that's how it's working.
And they're going... Dive?
It's really strange, because Electric Blue, this entire series, have been running the dive tanks without any dive. And it's really cost them a lot. And I reckon it's going to cost them here as well. It's quite... Yeah. It's not the best.
Yeah. I'd say, what are the other team?
Karnassa.
Definitely have the compositional advantage. It's a team. Well, apart from not having a Zan, it's a team that is far more meta, and definitely a team that's got far more tank burning potential.
And I think it's a much slower comp, and Enough has been playing really well this entire series on the Zarya with like this tank duo playing really well, and I think that's why they're really quite winning.
Yeah.
So
we don't have Junkrat. Both teams running a Junkrat here.
they've been running Junkrat this entire time as well, and I guess it's worked out for them. But they charged so many supportive ultimates. Swift out coming up with the Widowmaker instead of running the...
Instead of running a Mercy?
Mercy,
yes,
yeah.
They're running solo healer. They just want to get on the point and kill him fast.
Quite intriguing here.
Which is pretty tough.
They've backed themselves up into the corner here. Not being able to find much poke from enough. They're moving around the side, trying to surround Zodiac. Let's see what they can do here, Karnassa. Diva makes himself on point. Man, they're playing a lot of different roles today as well. Diving in. Riz comes out onto a limited. A Cucumber taking up 2 kills. Hanzo sucks with a charge onto the Diva back. Man, quite an interesting point already. Just kind of backed themselves up into the corner, let the damage come out, and just farmed ults. And that's how you're going to win these fights.
Wow.
Swift just
so
feeds, I think.
So electric blue definitely got the first picks there, but it just didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
The tank duo on the point, they just stuck it out. And they just got the point.
Yeah, they just
defended.
Started retreating, played really
That was
well.
Pretty good.
Really liked that.
Oh.
Bit of Junkrat spamming here coming from enough. Trying to absorb much as he can. Coming up the stairs. Moving up top.
Junkrat ulti, who does it get?
Oh, and
good beat drop. Didn't get anyone? Yeah, didn't get anyone.
very good, sharp. I'm playing actually excellent this entire series. Gets another kill. Lots of good spam into the tanks. Really good play here from Karnassa. Really good. Got 3 ults online, maybe 4, maybe even like 5 ults on the side of Karnassa, where we have barely anything on the side of Electric Blue. So they really have to charge these ults up, otherwise they're gonna have a really hard time pushing this. Lots of good burn onto, of course.
Soldiers, yep.
Oh,
that was a good grab, yeah.
oh, Lily cleans up one onto enough, but res comes out, and this is the Mercy res. So really quite good play from Karnassa. Just using ults well. Still have 3 ults here. Used 2, I think.
That was very efficient.
Very, very efficient. Glad that Electric Blue didn't use any ults. Winston comes up. Sharp gets a nice kill into Lily. Tries to clean up the Junker, can't do it. Swift. Barely making it out alive. Primal Rage comes out from the side of Electric Blue.
Burn through half.
Cucumber. Getting a kill into 4 minutes. Unlimited.
They're trading.
Nice.
Burns.
Oh! And a Cucumber. Great play from him. Will end up dying though, but gets a double kill for his efforts, and that's gonna be point going to Electric Blue, I feel, at least. See if enough can do much of it. No, he dies.
Definitely.
And that's gonna be a point A to Electric Blue.
So both fights this time have gone to the team that didn't get the first pick. There you go.
Interesting. Now they have 4 minutes on the clock. Let's see what they can do with this time. Wheel comes out instantly, drops off. That's quite funny to see. Points being contested by a Diva. At this point in stage, I would be... it's really great focus fire coming out from the side of Karnassa, and they're able to win most of these fights just due to tanks being able to move around quickly and efficiently, and it's good to see. It's good to see. Not a lot of ultis coming out here. Got 2 on the side of Electric Blue, 1 maybe on the side, maybe 2 on the side of Karnassa.
Going far right. See how it turns out. Notice the Karnassa's running the doubles. Is it Karnassa or Electric Blue running the double main tanks? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
So we should be
Karnassa.
looking to see if Karnassa's running the double main tanks here, so we should see how quickly they're their Winston dies. I think that'll decide the fight. Oh, traded 1 for 1, and they're both rezzed.
Enough able to get a lot of cleave damage onto the whole point here, making it really tough for Let's Blue to do much. But kills are coming out from both sides. It just gets really scrappy. Oh, Diva Ball comes out, cleans up 2. Sharp taking up 1. Won't be able to find anything else.
The stream onto point starts. Nope, never mind.
Oh god, it's 91
Yep,
captured per point. Can they do this? Need to knock people off, need to capture this point, need to clean up these kills. Shubez comes out from the Mercy, and that's going to be great work. Really. Oh, and get taken out. And they're going to have to back up here. They're going to have to call for a backup, and they're going to have to re-engage. They've lost this fight, and all comes out from Hanzo Sucks, and that's going to really just end their hopes. But that's 93 captured per point. Only 1 tick left. Only 1 tick left. Plat in the chat.
Plat chat. Let's go. Oh, sneaky unders.
Moving straight to point.
Oh, are they going to C9?
Oh, and I only just got contested. That was really quite close. The kills seem to be cut clean. Oh, both sides, 2 picks on either. It's 4v4. Rez comes out, makes it a 5v4.
Karnassa though.
Oh, Karnassa cleaning up the kills. Much better engagement by them. Almost lost the point, but were able to hold on, clean up all the kills. Really great players, really disciplined, I would say, from this team.
Yeah. No one dropped down too early and just died on point.
Just right.
Well, I think one did, but
right on time is what I would say.
Yeah, just right on time. They had plenty of time. So no, yes, a Mercy flanking play this time.
Suki taking up a nice charge.
Prompt death.
Of course, taking a lot of damage here. Attack visor from the side of Sharp. Only 20 seconds left. Lily cleans up 2. Takes the tactical visor. Finds 1. Finds 2. Oh my god, 13 seconds left. Azure Blue really need to pull out some clutch plays here. Unable to. And that sucks. That's going to be, looks like it's going to be Karnassa's point. Due to resets and the overtime. Sharp cleaning up with 2 and unlucky, I'd say.
Yeah. Lily almost popped off there. Very, very almost popped off there and got everyone. He got 4 kills before he went down. Good play by him. They.
Other. Nah, like, I think the way to win this game, from the side of Electric Blue, is they really need to, if they want to run the dive tanks, which they seem to be doing, they need to do it with another dive DPS. And I hope when they rewatch this that they recognize that, and they will have a much better round 2 of the AAOL. So far, it's been quite difficult for them to push into these.
I'd like to see Lily on Tracer to back that up.
I think I think they need to run the Tracer more. This Junkrat from either side is feeding both support ults immensely, and it's kind of doesn't really help. Like, I mean, you have the Zarya to counter the other Junkrat, but at the same time, your own Junkrat's feeding their support's ult. But with the single support now, maybe it'll be harder to contain all the spam. Said they have Lily playing on the soldier on defense, and also a pretty good pick, especially with this comp. Maybe I'd like.
No, I like it. I like it.
I mean,
Winston's to follow up kills here, and you've just got the strong core of soldier, hog, and Junkrat.
I still think
it's just so much damage to push into. It's almost impossible.
I think but enough has been pretty good bubbles. I think they're able to do it. They've also got a Pharaoh now, and they should have been running this earlier because they know every team's been running this Junkrat. So they might as well just pull out the Pharaoh, and I like to see this with the Sombra.
Yeah, they don't have a Zen Orb. The Pharaoh, a pocketed Pharaoh is not going to die. Definitely not. And look at the positioning by Electric Blue on that high right-hand side. Are they going to drop down and get the kills? Cucumber's gone.
Really
Cucumber and of course drop down too late.
Unlimited wasn't really pocketed.
Junkrat gets revived. Soldier gets revived. And now on the...
Quite interesting. They're playing not on point and off point, and it just seems to favour the side of Karnassa more, but I think the point has been held. Scrappily, but surely been held. Unlimited backs off here. So they're gonna swap off the Pharaoh, and I don't like that. That's a bad play. That's bad. The fact that they opted to go on the enclosed left side was a mistake in itself. And Unlimited can't do much against the soldier. And dies for it.
No. The res is down now.
Of course, getting very low.
Will the Junkrat get anything?
Oh,
2K.
cleans
That's
up
very
two.
good. That'll be a defense.
And then back off here.
Back off now. Yeah.
So for Unlimited, who's
Going ham.
might be feeding? Yeah. Unlucky. Now his entire team has to wait up for the reset, which is unlucky because the rest of the team already seem to
Get the out called.
Yeah. He has the ultimate though. Lots of ultimates coming from the side of Karnassa. So we'll hopefully see a great win.
And we haven't seen a teleporter yet. Should notice that. Oh, their Mercy goes down very early.
Oh, we'll take that all the sentry turrets. Probably not the best.
Please, pause.
And a pause is coming out. No, I don't pause. It's one of the administrators.
Okay.
But lots to talk about here. So I think one of them left on the side of Force. Force crashed. But I think the EMP grab is a good combo that they're opting for. But I don't know. The running the Reinhardt still into a Symmetra. I mean, the Symmetra is not doing much, but it still could be helping if they run a Winston to clear out the point with all the turrets. I think
Zarya has quite a good time of doing that as well. Remember?
Yeah, but you don't want to be using your bubble just to clear out turrets. I feel like it's a waste. The limit is 5 pauses?
Minutes.
Oh, minutes,
5
right.
minutes. And if it pauses for longer than that, it's got to be agreed upon or whatever. Yeah, so we see Grav coming up next fight. Did a very good job to build that in that time. Oh, actually, it's 2 minutes 30 and 2 minutes 20. But that's alright. Doing a good job on attack to build that in time. Notice that they're only a few % ahead on Symmetra. There won't be much teleporter action this game, I don't think.
Of course, cleaning up the kill into Sharp and pulse again. I don't get it. What? Ready? Oh, okay then.
Slightly miscommunicated.
Oh well.
The Mercy, they lost their Mercy ult charge, so I have to look at how Swift uses his to take the advantage.
So obviously crashing, loses ult charge, but I guess that's what you have for a potato internet or potato computer.
Australian internet.
Yeah.
So, Electric Blue pushing in now into Karnassa.
Of course.
Oh,
Coming in with a
good
Primal
hook.
Rage and a good hook. Lands inside the trap, and that's unfortunate. It gets taken down inside his ult. Couldn't do much at all. Needed the call to get out of there sooner.
Yep, grab.
Grab MP.
Tack, grab, and... tack, grab, and EMP used there.
And didn't find
Unfortunately,
anything.
lost too many already.
It's poor communication of odds, especially on these two CP maps. You really just gotta push hard. You gotta either push hard, you gotta push fast, and you can't let people trail behind. And I think that's what they're doing. They're leaving either support or a DPS behind. They're getting picked off. It's not good. The wheel comes out again, force them back again. It's bad.
Dog gets picked and the Mercy gets picked.
That's
Looks like it'll be another successful defense.
That's going to be round one. Unless they can really pull something off out of the hats, but...
Junker, who's on point? Who's on point? Reaper at the moment. Nope.
And it's just, that's going to be game. GG, well played. Karnassa, I think it was?
Yep. Wait.
No, that's your blue one there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I'm so bad.
blue.
So, 2-1 to Karnassa Zodiac against Electric Blue. Karnassa looked really good there. Had the comp advantage, but just were unable to pull it off. And that's really sad to see.
Yeah.
I think he picks up a double here, and that's what happens. Well, thank you so much for watching the AAOL. I've been Royal Eskimo, this has been He-Man, and we're glad to be your casters.
Thanks, guys.